In now, Stephen Clay. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And he's set. Step. A tag for one. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with the play of Trey Turner. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on base percentage in his last 10 so.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Jeff Samardzija starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series.
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana, also a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be in the
3-1. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's gone 3 for 8. Grounded back up the middle. And he's retired 1 away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. There's Mookie Betts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line towards center field. Clay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in, Brandon Lowe. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road split?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Stepping in now, Robbie Draper. He grounds it sharply to third. Andrews to Cabrera to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zones than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Okay.
So we were trying to do it with my leg.
All right.
Into the box now, number 43, as he reaps it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Cucumbers never dug those like finger sandwiches, yeah?
Striding in, number 14, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note.
The toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you figured out what you wanted to do.
Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time for
Now does Camino?
And let's take
That's what the seems like a BL2. No.
This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long
Mayonnaise.
ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet.
So when do you have to make this play?
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
High in the air out to center field. Play is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Samardzija has his target 0-1 on its way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll move to the third with no score. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
You can also make like tomato wraps too if you want.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former Notre Dame wide receiver Jeff Samardzija. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat doesn't matter.
But speedy to right center field, a ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Stephen Clay. He hits it hard on the ground with the left. And that's the second out.
The batter.
2 men on, 2 out, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 2 left. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 out. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and a strike now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And there's one down now. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled straight back. Bottom of inning number 3, nothing our score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Trevor Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Down the first baseline. Augustine is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now, Earl Augustine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in, Brendan Lowe. He reached on a single in his first try. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as he can.
Good God.
In now, Robbie Draper. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Number 43. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Here's Elvis Andrus now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is hot foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Augustine is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. McCutchen, or just Kutch, as he's frequently referred to. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 2 away in the inning, and it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Through 4, still tied, nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snicker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So digging in now, Pedro Severino flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Oh, and here's a well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is Zimmer. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Jeff Samardzija. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready once again, Stephen Clay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments will lead to things turning around with them.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, number 14. He starts things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum.
I got the count. 0-2.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch.
Still looking up recipes?
Stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. It's this
Right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dash okay?
A ball and no strikes.
How's your arms and legs
He's done a
feeling?
great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of any time.
Well, I mean, they were hurting you while you were driving, so I was just
Especially
wondering.
when it's not your home ballpark.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Turner is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Ready for another shot now, Garrett Hampson.
Leading off for Atlanta, the right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's at number 1.
Now batting, the first base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Earl Augustine. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Brendan Lowe. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass to the top mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Williams is down to the second out here in the bottom half. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look here at the game summary to this point. Digging in, Robbie Draper will start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Skied into straightaway right. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Pedro Severino will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Jeff Samardzija, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gurriel is there, and it's a very quick inning as he side. Now is the play.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this thing. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sean Baker is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Baker, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for route number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hopped up. Turner calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. 2 away now to Colorado 7. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ran it in on it. This is bounced towards short. Turner fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. Trevor Oldenburger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Trevor Oldenburger.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 34.
Standing in, Stephen Clay. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Stephen Clay has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy
I'm going to put on a
case.
house here in a second.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen,
You're still up for an
he's worked
episode.
his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on
You
top of
asleep?
the world.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson.
You think you can make it through one episode of House?
3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up and gets this one down. Seager with the bare hand. Hats off to that one. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle